Hey guys, what's up? We got a World Cup game between Roses on the Culloden and Savouras of Team Greece. So yeah, it's West versus Greece. We have Specs McGearna clicking Volt Switch into Talk Specs turn 1, doing a nice 63%. Clefable comes in, presumably to get rocks up or teleport out, and he does teleport out into his Zero Aura against a McGearna. Interestingly enough, it could live a modest Flare Cannon after a knockoff, but it can't live a Specs from full, so I wonder if he's going to try and go for a Volt Switch into the Scizor to tank that, as it's unlikely for McGearna to go to Volt Switch into Zero Aura. But anyway, Roses is using what I'd assume would be a cool Zero Aura set that's getting a lot of traction right now. Yeah, it's running Volt Switch with Plasma Fist, Close Combat, and Knockoff. Although, actually, that did so much damage that might just be Spec Zero Aura, a fully special set. I can't see why it would otherwise be. Anyway, we're going to see a Flare Cannon there from McGearna, and unfortunately, it's going to miss against the Scizor. If the Scizor was Roost, that's kind of a moot point. But if it wasn't, that's unfortunate. He goes for U-turn. It looks like that's defensive U-turn damage. So yeah, probably not a big deal, but anyway, Obstagoon comes in here now, and it has the Flame Orb. Interesting to see this used over Urshifu. It's a bit slower, but strong Facade for sure. And it has the normal typing pick it immune to Ghost moves, and a bit better special bulk, so I guess it makes some sense. Either way, we're using the Knock plus Switcheroo set, which is pretty cool, I'd say. He gets the burn on the Pex now, and you can potentially go for Facade and do a lot of damage to it. It's smart to knock first because he didn't want to obtain the Black Sludge. He goes to Clef here knowing he can pass a Wish, but Jirachi comes in perhaps predicting that, or the Facade. Really smart play there from Savouras. However, Roses just goes for Protect on the U-turn. I'm thinking this is more likely than not a Scarf Jirachi with the Rocks Clef, and Roses feels similarly as he stays in on the U-turn, which does indicate that it's more likely than not going to be Scarf. So I'm thinking that this is probably going to be like one of those physically defensive Wishport Clefables with like 160 defense for Hawlucha and Urshifu. So that helps a lot in this matchup for Roses, as it gives him a soft check to Urshifu. It can still sponge Toxapex, Mandibuzz, Chansey easily, and it can protect against a Choice Jirachi and Choice McGearna. So I think that because of this, Roses is a great matchup in this game, as he goes for a Wish there, and now he's able to heal up the Obstagoon no matter what. So I don't see Roses losing this game in all honesty, so long as he preserves his Clefable well. As you see, all of a sudden, all of that progress that Savouras made on the Obstagoon is just completely negated. Clefable working as well as a catalyst in this matchup as it did in the prior metagame, which is honestly really promising. However, that Facade only does 40% to Mandibuzz. I imagine it's a roll here. I think he's going to go for the Tuokiao here, honestly. That was really poor damage. I'm shocked it didn't Tuokiao. Maybe it's Bulk Up Blast regardless of this. I'm not sure, but we'll have to wait and see. He goes Jirachi here on another Facade, which does 37%. Well, okay. Now I assume he's just going to go out something like Scizor, Mantine. Don't want to take the U-turn. He goes for why would he be Protect over Obstruct? What? DT Protect. DT Obstruct. 16 PP. Protects from damaging moves. Contact -2. Why is it not Obstruct? I guess he's scared of Defy. I don't know. I'm so confused. Whatever. He switches his Scizor in, but the Urshifu doubles in here. If I'm Savouras here, I'm going for Poison Jab or Iron Head if I have it for sure. Well, he goes Como on the Wicked Blow. That works too. Nice mid ground there by Roses, knowing he's not going to close combat. Well, honestly, I think close combat was the second best play there. But yeah, really great play there by Roses getting this in. Now we can go for Stealth Rock, and with the Mandibuzz weakened, it is not going to be able to remove rocks immediately. So it's going to be a leg up for Roses for sure. But also, I just think his defensive core into Obstagoon and Zero Aura look really great in this game. If you look at Savouras' team, he doesn't have an Electric Resist, which is honestly really funny. I don't know how you can get away with not bringing an Electric Resist, all honesty, but such is life. Anyway, Obstagoon comes in here now on the Jirachi. Gonna see a Protect here on the Stealth Rock. Well, okay. Good play there from Savouras, but we know this is Scarf, so I see little reason for Roses to not simply go for a Facade here. It will do a deal of damage to the Toxapex, to McGearna with 2K. He pretty much claims the kill here. Unless he goes Urshifu. Urshifu probably lives with like 20% health. But then it's so weakened and you don't have Wish Pass barring a Wish plus Teleport Clefable, and that, you kind of suck. Here he goes to Pex here on the Facade, presumably. That does nice 47%. It's actually pretty weak, honestly, but it's more than enough to deal with this. He doubles the Jirachi now on the follow-up. Oh, great prediction there by Roses. What a great play. He takes out the Jirachi. And now Revenge Killing this is only in the hands of Urshifu. However, he can't Protect here, obviously. So personally, I think that you just with the drought you did, you could probably go ahead and go Mantine because you're only really needed it for defogging this matchup anyway. And if he goes for Poison Jab or Close Combat, you could likely live 2 hits. He goes for even better because now you can just live anything besides McGuire's Volt Switch, so you know he's Volt Switching. So you probably just... actually, he could Flare Cannon here. Personally, I stand in defog here, predicting the Flare Cannon. Assuming I live the Flare Cannon, because I'm assuming that it does, because Mantine's got Hell, Special Bulk. Yeah, honestly, I think that the play here is to go for defog. I know that might sound crazy, but you really don't need this otherwise. So, yeah. I completely get if you'd go to something like Scizor though. And I would understand Savouras clicking Volt or Flare. Honestly, it makes sense either way. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. This is a pretty important turn, but I'd say if Culloden or Roses has a big lead regardless of that. Looks like your Shifu is going to have to predict a lot of things right to get the win here. And even then, it's very easy to revenge kill. And again, playing around it just isn't too hard, so. Oh, well, TDK in the chat said Obstruct is King Shield in that it only blocks attacks of Aurora. So, let's say someone uses a move like Trick, or someone uses a move to try and status you before your Flame Orb is activated. I guess Protect makes sense. He stays in, but he doesn't go for defog. He goes for Scald on the Flare Cannon instead. I don't agree with that. Maybe he stays in here, though. No, he doubles to Scizor as your Shifu comes in. A phenomenal play there from Savouras. Mantine's not going to be fought off here without getting the defog off. Personally, I'm not really very fond of that sequence by Roses, but now he can bring in Zero Order to revenge kill this with a special attack in all likelihood. Close Combat would do the trick as well if he does have it, but that Volt Switch did so much earlier that I think this might be Specs. Well, Chansey comes in hoping that it is Specs on the Volt Switch, and that does 13. See, I'm thinking this is Specs. That's going to allow the Obstagoon or the Komao to come in here, though, and that is really good for the Roses side, as both of these Pokemon are able to threaten Chansey and potentially make progress against the entirety of the team here. Wait, I don't love this Obstagoon play, actually. It's so weakened. I think he should have healed this up. I don't like this play. I guess if you get the knock damage on the Chansey, then Zero Aura kind of just wins the game with Thunderbolt, though, to be fair. So I understand. Gonna be interesting to see if Savouras actually stays in here. I think he kind of wants to stand and just go Seismic, but yeah, likes to fight off Mandibuzz on the knockoff. 27 loses at 35, and I assume he's just gonna let it die on the facade here. That he does, and that's gonna be a Twig Yao. And now the Obstagoon's still alive. It's a 5-4 game in favor of Roses, but honestly, I can't see Roses losing this game. Urshifu is going to be able to pick off kills, but it won't do it with the same efficiency as Roses' team here, especially considering that the Scizor is not super important in this matchup, and the Clefable is only needed for Wish, so he has some more expendable Pokemon. Whereas Savouras is in dire need of pretty much everything, and also an Electric Resist, which he does not seem to have on this build, which I just don't understand. But I digress. Anyway, the Broken Image Mon is out. The Broken Image Mon is going to probably get a kill here if it clicks the right move, so we'll have to wait and see what happens as a result of this turn for sure. Personally here, I would go for Close Combat. But Poison Jab and... I don't know, Poison Jab makes sense. Wicked Blow and U-Turn don't make any sense. It's also worth noting that if this is Adamant, it's... well, we'll never know because it U-turned it. Yeah, I was going to say it would outrun Obstagoon. I guess Roses might know given the calcs. But yeah, he goes to the Clef. Clef was actually in 2 kill range for Close Combat. So, Close Combat seemed really free there. I'm not sure why he didn't go for it. Why didn't he go for it? What the hell? What's he trying to do? Well, Void just said Urshifu gets U-turn, and that is funny because World Cup starter Void is supposed to play SS games this weekend, so that's a bit of a Europe moment right there. Shout out to Team Europe, they're full of boomers. Really love that team, honestly. But anyway, I'm thinking here. I'm thinking here that the play probably is to go for Magirna. Or if it's Wish Chansey, that works too. Magirna's at only 25%, but Flare Cannon definitely is going to kill this. The issue is that Scizor lives a Flare Cannon and can kill with Bullet Punch, so... I feel as if Rozes has played this game much better than Savouras, unfortunately for the Greeks. And I think he's got a very sizable lead because of that. I'm really curious to see, though, what the Scizor spread is exactly. Oh god, my stool broke again, guys. The saga of the stool breaking in the middle of my World Cup uploads. Sad. Very sad. Alright, I have my stool in hand. I am currently fixing it, for those wondering. We're out of peg. Okay, that's what happened. One of the pegs broke. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll fix it after this upload. But yeah, so it looks like he went Chansey. Chansey's just gonna let the Clefable Wish Chop. It really can't do anything, so it looks like this is kind of like game over, honestly. I don't see a way out for the Savouras side at this point. Yeah, so it went for Wish there, and it's just healing itself up, and now it can teleport up to whatever it wants. He does, in fact, teleport to Opposite Goons. Now Opposite Goon can live a couple Seismic Toss, and pretty much force a kill here. I think he'd just go Facade, honestly. Like, it would kill Urshifu from this range into a kill pack, so yeah. Rose has made some really great plays in this game, honestly. I want to highlight that knockoff play into the Pex hitting the Jirachi. That was especially good in my eyes, as it suffocated one of the few ways of revenge killing the Opsigoon for Savouras with the Jirachi. Now, that basically meant that he was reliant entirely on Urshifu, and Urshifu is entirely prediction reliant to generate progress on himself this game, and that gives Roses an inherent advantage, because whenever he forces a kill, all Savouras can do is retaliate, is try and predict right. So we have a definitive countered by a question mark. So Savouras would have had to play this game absolutely perfectly to have even the slightest chance of winning, honestly. As yeah, he goes Toxapex on the Facade. It's going to critical hit, which is unfortunate for Savouras, as another turn of burn would have been burnt, but it really didn't matter much in the long haul. Urshifu is going to come in here now, I presume, on a fodder of maybe even Obstacle. What does he really need in this game? He doesn't really need. He just has enough Pokemon to win regardless. Boy, looking pretty good for West, honestly. I think they're going to be up to 5-1 after this. It's pretty cool. We'll wait and see. Well, Rose is taking his time here, just making sure he doesn't throw the game away, honestly. And I respect that. It's really good to get on the board with your first game World Cup win this year. It's always nice to feel that momentum. I personally play my first game on Sunday against Luigi or Get Backer. He's a really strong opponent. He's won a Smogon Tour. Definitely something I'm looking forward to playing in an official capacity. So it's going to be pretty amazing to play that out for sure. I'm really looking forward to the team I'm bringing as well. So definitely going to be cool. But in the meantime, he goes Zero Aura. Yeah, I think that's a smart fodder. Even if it's his only thing quicker, this now allows him to go to the Clefable. Or, okay, Como. Como actually gets a kill here with... Oh, yeah, Como just kind of wins. Yo. Yeah, no, this was really smart. Because, look, Body Press kills the... Chansey lives one. It kills the Magirna and outruns the Magirna. It kills this and lives a hit from this. So, yeah, I think this is fine. I'm still kind of curious as to why Savouras didn't close combat before, but maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Either way, really well played game from Roses. We're just waiting for the final turns to round out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. And it definitely was cool to see things like Obstagoon and Spec Zero Aura in action. Definitely let me know your thought on these teams and this game, as well as the commentary surrounding it in the comment section below. And also be sure to like the video if you enjoyed. And if you enjoy a lot of my content, then a subscription would mean the world to me, guys. We're getting closer and closer to 4,000 subscribers. He goes Chansey the Body Press. Yeah, it's pretty much waving the white flag. It's a wrap. Chansey's going to go down. He's probably going to go to Magirna here to try and outrun it, but Roses is playing no games. He just lets go to Obstagoon with the Chansey dead. And it's going to die to the Specs Volt Switch, which is cool, but Obstagoon being dead isn't going to be able to save. Wait, He goes, Como should live this close combat bar. Crit actually wins the game. I don't know, actually. Is this going to take... If another turns rocket, might be in Moonblast range. Yeah, no, crit doesn't win the game. Never mind. And yeah, Body Press will take this out. And now there's no way for Magearna to solo the remaining 3 Pokemon, given how low it is, and Scizor having Bullet Punch, even if critical hits come out. He goes for the Flash Cannon, which would be helpful against the Clefable in the long haul, but was not going to be helpful against the Scizor, which is going to take it out with Bullet Punch. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day, guys, and congratulations to my boy Roses on emerging victorious in this game.